This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we continue getting higher up in the echelon of the arena, fighting more. Actually, I don't think we fought much else at all. We fought some stuff, but time to keep going on as we make our way to the top. I think we did a couple other side quests, like got a chance to gamble, even though I'm really not going to take advantage of it anyway, but if you need a little extra coin, you could try to earn some money there by reloading, save scumming, and all that other stuff. But anyway, let's just keep going on with the arena and see if we can get to the top and fight the Ravager. But not, well, maybe not today. We'll see.
I want to hear that.
All right. Let's see. I think we've no new questions there. And then I think we've asked about the Ravager, haven't we?
The real champion is the Ravager.
Yeah, okay. I've already heard about them, so let's go to
The crowd love. Right now, almost no one will face him.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Alright, let's Kung Fu fight.
I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sung brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a reemergence of the planets. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important to your career.
I thought we were supposed to fight them like right before the Ravager, so we're going to fight them earlier, or is the Ravager afterwards? If that's the case, that's Gold Circuit's going by a lot faster than I thought it would be. Why is that important?
I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all three of the Sung brothers. Then I know you won't be torn to shreds. Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are ready if you are.
All right. I thought. Well, I guess this just reiterate what he said earlier, because you could ask him about the Sung brothers, and he tells us the same thing about how we have to beat them. But all right, let's do it. 3 against 1. Can they handle the gun?
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I think these guys are a little bit tougher, if I remember correctly, because one of the brothers uses magic, and I think the other one just uses fisticuffs or whatever. Then I think another one uses a weapon. But it's like all, multi-character fights. Stay back, defend when you need to. Hit them where it hurts, or in this case, shoot lead into their eye. I think this is one of those fights, if I remember, that I can only shoot like once, and then I have to like dodge or run away or something like that. Otherwise it'll be trouble.
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these Brothers 3.
Brothers 3, huh? No! Okay, I'm gonna have to move. Otherwise, they're gonna keep smacking me. Yeah, I guess 2 of them technically use magic, but yeah, if I can just, one of them's using kind of a fisticuff fight or whatever, and then the other one's using magic. Magic dude will be easy because we can just wail and run away from him. Same with the sword dude. Yeah, really not too bad. I guess the power of the modern technology is strong against anyone, really, when you think about it. And they dropped, I didn't know they dropped focus orbs, or maybe it's just a high percentile when you use a Mirabelle or something like that, but that's kind of funny. Oh my god. Oh, man. Don't worry, we won't be worried about using guns outside of the arena, because the arena, my thing gets refilled every time anyway, so I don't have to worry about running out of focus. But when we go back out into the real world, where it doesn't auto refill, I won't be using my gun all the time. Although a lot of enemies will go down in one shot, but yeah, you won't see me using the gun all the time when we go into the real world. Just I could if I use a harmonic combo that gets you a focus when you activate it. I'll have to look and see. I've never actually done that. You know what? I never actually paid attention to harmonic combos despite me using them all the time. I'll have to check that out.
3 opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impass them. but you have. Defeating their combinated might has impressed the crowd immensely.
Yeah, they didn't expect metal lead. But what I meant earlier about harmonic combos is I always used them, but I never really... You know, you would think I would have eventually figured out the right way to utilize being able to use the gun more often, so you think I would have figured out a harmonic combo that would guarantee focus drops all the time, so I would be able to use it regularly, but I'll have to actually look into that after this is all said and done. I forgot to equip my high intimidation so I could get more silver for this. Dang it! That's what I forgot from last time. I forgot to equip my gems. Well, we could always try to get more silver. I mean, it's not going to make or break it, but...
You pull in the egregious crowds, it's true. But I can't just break the rules and give you extra silver.
I assume I'm going to fail again because I don't have above a 50 for this, so let's see if it's the same. I think it is. Intuition. You said yourself that this division is a test for me. Surely the rules are less strict here. Very well, let me ask you something else. Intimidation. You can't afford to lose me, Kui. The crowds demand to see my matches.
For 1,000 years, the best fighters in the Empire have graced this place. This is your moment of glory, but if you choose to end it, there will be another to take your place, and the crowds will take to him. Now that that's settled, what else can I do for you?
You know, the sad thing is he's right about that. Like, that makes total sense, at least. It's always good writing when the failure option... when they tell you why it didn't work or whatever is convincing, then that's the sign of good writing. It's bad writing if they just say you failed just because, or they don't make a good excuse. I've played games like that before, so let's see. No. I guess back to it. All right, let me leave for a second though.
Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the streets as you are.
Oh yeah, you said that before. I don't usually when I do this, I just finish the arena quest line. I never go out into the city and see if I get attacked by like Kylon's men. So I don't know if that's true or not. If he's just saying that just to say it or whatever. I mean, at this point, it's probably too late to go and change out my stuff to get intimidation or whatever gems anyway. So it's probably no point at this point. I mean, it would have been a whole lot more money. I think it would have been $1,250 instead of $1,000 or whatever it was. But still, oh well. Yeah, at this point, I might as well just work on the stat aspect of it. No, what'd the book say, or what'd the journal say? With the Sung brothers defeated, very little stands between you and the Ravager's championship title. Win the 3rd gold division match. Do the brothers have anything to say, or is it just like you suck? Okay.
You were mean to.
Yep.
You're negative.
Yeah, sorry folks. I guess with being an ass, you basically cut out a lot of extra conversation with those characters. Yeah, she says the same thing. Yep. I'm a jerk.
Good job out there. The gold division's as tough as it gets, but you know what you have to do to win.
Okay. Nothing new from you.
Woo-woo-wee.
Nope. Alright, just checking. Yeah. For a guy who's trying to unlock all the conversations and everything, just being an unnecessary dick just kind of cut everything out. It's almost like the game's like, okay, you don't want to hear this crap. Alright, well just... And no, the stuff in the game isn't crap. I'm just, just making a point, so... Be nice to everyone, even if you're closed fist, so you can at least get a bit more conversation from all the characters. And I think during certain fights they would... Kind of like during the beginning, they would talk during it saying, oh, you're awesome, or oh, I'm going to watch out for you. But since I was just unnecessarily harsh to people, they just don't say anything to me. So, alright, tell me about my next fight. Is it the champion?
I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial Engagement. The arena turns upon you. You will be a man alone against a rushing wave of opponents, great and small. You must stand against them all, and when you do, your right to challenge the Ravager will be indisputable.
I think you'll be able to handle yourself, but I'm not holding back out there.
It's been quite a while since we faced each other. It would be nice to have another chance to deal with you.
I think he says something different if you weren't a dick to him. But basically, the way he's saying that anyway, he's like, I know she has to deal with you. Like, uh-oh. But basically, from what I understand, well, I know what's happening, but basically we have to fight everyone, all the major characters again. Just basically kind of like a boss rush. and some minor people as well. So yeah, having the gun here might not be as effective because I'll run out of focus by the time we get to the heinous people. But we'll see how this happens. See, how does this fight work? How many opponents will have to face? Is anyone else going through this kind of battle? That's all. Okay. How does this fight work?
The concept is simple enough. If you can defeat your foe with exceptious alacrity, then you have a moment to collect yourself. If you tarry, then you will be swamped.
Basically, beat them fast so you can give yourself. If you take too long, they'll start building up, that type of thing. So, how many opponents will I have to face?
You will be facing all the champions you have dealt with already and more.
More, huh? Has anyone else gone through this kind of battle?
You will be the first. As I said, I need you to have the crowd's heart. Kailan does not want you to face the Ravager. I do.
Oh. Wait, I thought you were like under his heel or something like that. I guess because the whole guild is now is not a fan of Kailan anymore. Now he can't just use that as his muscle anymore. So, yeah, the only point, I don't remember if you can fight Crimson Kana. I mean, I can't, obviously, because she's dead. But I'm trying to remember if you beat her without poisoning her. I wonder if I'm trying to remember if she still fights anyway. I think she does. So, but she'll be one less opponent you'll have to worry about because we finished her off the good and closed fist way. So, all right, that's all the questions I have about the Imperial engagement.
Are you ready for me to finish the arrangements? If so, we'll get everyone set up.
All right, not at the moment.
If that's...
I just need to... Wait, is it? Okay, never mind. Back up. I'm just going to double save it just in case. I don't think I'll... I mean, the other thing I lost to was that random, like, well, I guess it wasn't really random. The traps thing. That's because I just wasn't paying attention by accident, so... Alright. See, I think we already did that. Okay, yep. Alright, let's begin. Let's do this.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I might double check my thing. It's oh wait, no, I don't. I can't harmonic combo the champions anyway, so I couldn't even do that anyway. So, and I think during the fight, if I remember correctly, I think the possibility of ore drop is the same as it normally is when you beat enemies. So there's always a chance I'll get either health or key or focus anyway. So, but we'll have to see. But yeah, this is one of the few fights I won't be able to use my gun for every single encounter. Might use it early on just to take out the weak guys within like 1 or 2 hits.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Oh yeah, did we fight an ogre first? Oh, by that way, that timer thing, that's the when the next dude comes out, so I didn't drop anything. Oh well. Alright, who's next? The one guy? No, is he not gonna pop up? Oh, do I have to... Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I was like...
Atlas Hand enters the fray!
Sorry, dude. Bullet to the face. Okay, I'll have to... Might swap to magic now, since I've used a lot of... focus already. Yeah, the problem with Mirabelle, it uses a ton of... Oh, I might have to... I think the toad
What
came
is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
So I'll have to... well, I could just... I'll have to switch to attack on that one. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, really the biggest challenges in this fight are going to probably be like... would be like ones like the demons or whatever. Luckily, Iron Mountain. Soldier isn't too bad. Okay, we'll swap to you. Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
One warrior last, battling a tide of foes.
Then we've got the elephant demon or spirit or whatever you want to call it. But he's off in the background, taking forever to activate. I think this, if I remember, I think this is supposed to be like one of the harder fights. How'd you move with you being activated by the
His speed is unmatched.
being one of the hardest fights in the arena because the I keep switching to Spirit Thief when I'm not. No, I didn't want to use magic on you. I want to use magic on
the towering strength of
I'm trying to remember how many.
up on the ring.
I'm trying to remember how many characters you could actually have at once in this fight, or that could pop in. I don't think it's too many. I think it has to stop after like 3 or 4, despite your best efforts. I'll just start Spirit Thieving people here pretty soon. Just
to enter this epic confrontation.
Oh right, I forgot about him. I have to be careful, otherwise he'll. Let me go ahead and try to fill up my. It's not doing too bad for the most part. No, I need to get some more Spirit Thief, or need some more ammo. Oh! Ah! Started attacking me all of a sudden, and I couldn't do anything about it. Oops! I did not mean to activate. I tried to trying to. Okay, that. Oh, that's why my key was disappeared for a second. It's because of his hands. I think he could steal key from me or something like that. I'm gonna have to heal for a bit, mainly because of monkey dude, shining tusk or whatever. Okay, this might give me a second to run in. Yeah, if you go in close with the magic user, he stops using magic on you. He resorts to a spear, which makes sense. Okay. Sorry I'm not talking too much. I'm just trying to focus on the fight for the most part. I think if you get too far away, I think he starts eventually. Actually, it looks like he's not using his magic. I thought if you get too far away from him, he starts switching to magic again, but maybe he ran out of key. I don't know how the AI works when it comes to like when it comes to their key. Is it infinite, or do they have like a restriction on it or whatever? I don't know, because some games do follow their own rules, and then other people will have the AI break their own rules because, well, it's the AI, so there's the enemy, so they don't follow the same rules as the heroes do. Alright. Yeah, how do you guys like me not actually having to resort to the gun every time? I'm trying to save it for oops. What I wanted to do. Best to get rid of. Ow, ow, ow. No. Out of my way, dude. Although the nice thing about heavy attack Spirit Thief is that it stuns them for a second, so I can run if I need to. It is a little like basically you guys having to wait for me to get to a decent. He had to wait a few seconds on me to. Now he's out. Alright, now back to the other human. Although I have to be careful because I don't think I can Spirit Thief the elephant. I don't think. Let me see if I can. Okay, he's immune, so I have to be careful if I'm gonna save him for last. Basically, if I do, I want to build up my my key so I can save it for the elephant demon. Okay, I'm gonna use a couple of shots on. Yeah, quit trying to hit me with your weapon, dude. How dare you? Okay, I might get one more shot off of it. Okay. I can. Might actually. Well, I was gonna save the elephant demon for last, but now that he's out of the way, no. I just didn't want to like. I don't know why I like a thousand cuts or whatever you want. I think I just like the idea of just punching someone like a bunch of times, you know, like a Dragon Ball Z or like a Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, you know, which I forgot what. I'm not a big expert on kung fu movies, but I think it was like maybe a Bruce Lee movie that I don't know. But anyway, we did it. Yep, it just took a hot minute because I couldn't use gun on all of them. I mean, maybe I could have saved a bit more for. Although I think I mainly did use on the people I should have, which was the ogre, toad demon, and elephant demon, and then and then use magic and physical attacks for everything else. Yeah, it's kind of weird not doing all that damage. Although I don't think my magic is maxed out yet either. I need to do that here pretty soon, and maybe start building up my physical attack a bit, so that way the times when I do run out of one or the other, I'm ready to go. So. I thought I'd beat this the first time, but you never know. Sometimes accidents will happen. You know, like the elephant demon was attacking me and stunning me in place there, and I was like, uh-oh. But luckily I was able to bounce back from that.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing! The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you.
So we could possibly die this time? Because before, if we lost, we just go back in and he's like, oh, try again. You know, in this case, you could actually game over. So you just have to load from a previous save point. Our match will be a death match then.
Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time.
Well, that'll make it a lot more epic, you know, for a final bit. So, all right, let's top. Let's talk. Oh, we didn't even get a chance to get more money. All right. Does anyone else have anything to say about me beating them again? Nope.
You'd only grind my spirit.
Didn't think so. Nope.
Away from.
You have anything to say about me beating you again?
Good job out there.
Okay. Nope. No, but I don't think anyone else in here. I don't think anyone else in this place has anything new to say anyway.
Look, we already told you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we already. All right. Yeah, you guys are like, leave me alone. All right. All right, before we start the final fight with the Ravager, let me go ahead and save it again. I'll just save over the old slot. I mean, you technically shouldn't, but it's not like that much time has passed, and I could get back to it pretty easily, but... All right. Oh, hold on.
You know...
He's always ready. That's kind of creepy when you think about it. Let's see what the journal says. Imperial Arena. You have emerged victorious from the Imperial engagement. Next, you must face the Ravager in single combat for the title of Imperial Champion. Win the championship. When you are ready to face the Ravager, speak with Kui in the front hall of the arena. Alright, folks, we've done everything we can. Obviously, we're not at our peak. We could probably do some more side quests and do this, but I think we're ready to go. The Ravager hasn't met Mirabelle yet. Oh, will he be surprised? Let's do this.
You know,
he's always ready. All right, tell me about my next fight, Kui.
It is that time. The Ravager awaits. Do you remember what I told you about fighting him?
That was all the time. Tell me again.
I merely want you to think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be able to save you. Your
oh, okay, that's just him saying the same thing. All right. Well, if I've defeated all the champions, well, not all at once, but pretty close, so I can fight the Ravager. How bad could he be?
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Is it going to be like every other fight where it seems like it's dangerous, but then I pull up Mirabelle and boom? No, I think I think Mirabelle might kind of make this almost easy mode when you think about it, because none of the other weapons do that much damage, although they don't use a lot of focus when you use them, like the sword and staff or whatever. But Mirabelle uses a ton of focus, but it gives you uses a ton of damage. So Mirabelle's kind of better as almost like a boss killer or like strong creatures killer than anything, while the sword and staff are more for like smaller fights. You do decent damage on weaker characters, that type of thing. But
This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion. Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion? Dragon, 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 dragon. Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done. I give you the Ravager.
all right, looks like Kai Lan has bent to peer pressure, has been commanded. Now we have to fight. The Ravager fights with 2 X's. Interesting. That's probably not. Yeah, the Ravager's, I wouldn't say super tough, because like he hit me with the charge attack and it didn't do a ton of damage, but he is fast. But yeah, his fighting style is interestingly similar to someone we know. It's probably nothing. Yeah, and you can tell. Oh, you're right. He's immune to magic, right? So you could probably use best to use your key for healing for this one. But yeah, he doesn't immediately get beat by the gun, which already makes him a tougher opponent than most other characters in the game next to like final bosses. Yeah, so he's already hurt me. He's fast. He blocks at the right moment. So man, I know he's always tough. So. Oops, I did not mean to use Spirit Thief. Luckily you can still... Isn't that crazy how Yeah, it's like one of the few times I actually have to, I run out of focus by the time, and I have to, just like the fight, Yeah, he almost plays like a friendly, or he almost plays like one of your followers. Really, the way he's designed, because he'll actually try to block. Most of your most of your followers don't block that well, but the problem is trying to actually get in some hits on it. We've almost got him, so, and he heals too. Look at that, look at the jerk trying to. Actually, some enemy will heal themselves, so you have to kind of. I kind of need to learn to block more often, because that would have busted through that, but you know what I mean. So I could stay on his butt the whole time. Quit healing. I've used up all my focus already on you, dude. He's only got so much ki for purposes of healing, by the way. So it's not like he can keep doing it infinitely or anything like that. I mean, at least I can. At least. He keeps doing the charge, or the X, basically the charge ability that allows him to get me off of him, or get him off of me, or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, that. It's like you press X and A or something like that, and it does basically it clears out your it clears out basically people around you, so you can get back to either defending or he uses it a lot, more often than I do. I have a pretty bad habit of not using that ability actually. Almost got him too. It's not like we've. Other than the spirits or like certain other ones, I think the Ravager is one of the harder fights in the game overall, just because of how actually tough he is. Yeah, I guess technically, I think I could still level up my abilities, so technically I could power up my physical attacks and do a little bit more damage. I think they auto stack too, so it's not like. Let's see. Well, 1,000 cuts is already kind of decently. Yeah, sure, we'll get a little extra damage out of it. Yeah, got a little bit of damage off of that. There we go. Man, that took a hot minute.
If you have even the tiniest bit of sense, Whirlwind, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should kill you here and now, but first...
You have done nothing. I still took your brother.
And I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena.
I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
Man, a big old twist all around. We made it to the top of the arena. We beaten the Ravager, but found out it was Black Whirlwind's brother, either come back from the dead or maybe like just as a vegetable, but following the whims. It could be black magic. It's hard to say. They never go into super detail of how it's possible, but he's been put to rest. But now Kai Lan wants to still be the owner of this arena and get all the cheer and glory for himself. Will we be able to defeat Kai Lan? Will Black Whirlwind get his revenge for his brother? Find out next time at the conclusion of the arena side quest in Jade Empire. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.